Ain't that something? Uh-oh, hold on, it's on mute. Wait, y'all good? Okay, we here. Mic check 1 2 1 2. I pull up in a mic check like 2 1 2. Let me see the mic check 1 2 1 2. Hold on, let me see the mic check 1 2 1 2. Let me make sure the mic gets on 2 1 2. Mic gets on 2 1 2. Okay, there we go. There we go. Just checking the mics, y'all. Checking the mics. Cause sometimes I'll record this bitch go crazy and be like, damn, why I ain't got no damn. I don't see no mic type shit. Okay. All right. Yeah. So this video right here. Let's do this one over again. This video right here. Pentagon releases third batch of UFO files. Came out 2 hours ago, Friday. I mean, what's the day? 6/13/2026. Let's give this a look. See what file they drop.
Now from Fox, my name is Alexandra Goldberg. It is great to be with you tonight. Now on Live Now, we are talking about UFO sightings unclassified. The Trump administration is releasing records related to UAPs, UFOs, and alleged extraterrestrial phenomena. These videos you're seeing went public today, sightings of colorful UFO-like orbs floating through the sky. And we're diving into what you're seeing on your screen, trying.
So, Steven Spielberg movie Disclosure Day wasn't just a movie for your entertainment. It was to help us get ready for the unknown. It's okay. It's okay, guys. Remember once upon a time we didn't like each other because our skins were different from one another. We're kind of going through the same thing again, but with extraterrestrial beings. We have to be nice, we have to be empathetic. We have to start over. We actually have to be good humans to the alien beings. Y'all like, bro, D, what the hell you talking? That's what I'm saying, gang. Like, we're going through an evolution right now. Whether you like it or not, there's gonna be evolution. It is coming, or is already in process. It's probably already in process as you're seeing. They're landing. The encounters are going to be phenomenal. It's not going to be too many one-on-one encounters. It's going to be encounters by the groups. Yeah, bruh, Steve, man, Spielberg's know what he's doing.
To explain the unexplained. Let's welcome in Axios reporter Alex Eisenstadt, who's been digging into the documents. Alex, good evening to you.
Thanks for having me.
So tell us about what was most interesting to you as you were searching through these files.
Sure. So a couple things. One is that the breadth of these files, the videos, the illustrations, like the one you just showed, it indicates that the federal government has been putting a lot of its intelligence resources, or substantial amount of its intelligence resources, into investigating reports of UFOs. They have been
As they should. Why not? Like we've been making contact all these years. At least it's in the public faces now, right? Before it was a conspiracy. Now they're putting it in our faces. But you know what's the funny thing though? A good majority of you guys still don't believe it. Still find this as propaganda. And that's okay. You're entitled to your belief. As for me, I believe this. I'm tapped in. I'm still tapping in. I ain't tapped all the way in. I don't think none of us are really tapped all the way in. We'll be tapped all the way in when they land in. How about that? So, but we can start tapping in though. Be open-minded. Let's start thinking outside the box, you know? But a lot of people really think like this is propaganda type junk, and it's like, you know what's best about this? They're releasing this in the best times, in the best day of age right now. In this day of age, this is the best time to release UFO files, alien abduction videos, encounters, because you know why? The majority of this human civilization is not going to believe it due to artificial intelligence, AI, artwork, making the fake, um, just the fake pictures, something depict something showing something that's not true. Basically, I'm over here trying to look for a big words to. I need to read more of the dictionary, but I know how to get what I'm trying to say out. AI made everything so untrustworthy up to a point where humans don't know whether it's real or not, whether it's propaganda or not. Then with the internet and YouTube, you don't know what's real or not. People pushing clickbaits, people pushing, hey, this is why we have to think outside the box. Go with what you believe in. How about that? You think this is propaganda entertainment? Hey, let that be for you. As long as you sleep at night and you're happy and satisfied, cool. I just want you to be happy and satisfied as we're going through this evolution. However, you may think we're going through it is probably different, way different than how I think we're going through it. But that's okay. That's okay. But yeah, basically that's what I'm saying. This is the best times to release anything that's probably true because people are like, oh, that's AI, that's AI, that's AI. Tell me I'm lying.
Memos. They have been authenticating videos that people have given them. So there's been a lot of work going on behind the scenes of the intelligence world, including the FBI, to investigate what citizens say are instances of UFOs. And in a lot of cases, in many cases, the government has actually agreed that these are non-human vehicles or orbs that are flying through the sky.
Now, it's on the news now. It said the government agreed these are non-human vehicles, aka orbs, transportation in the sky. The government. I want y'all just think about that. Just think about that.
And the releasing of records of this nature this year shows that the government is documenting UAP sightings. Is this something that we've known, or is this new news?
It's new news in the sense that for the first time, we're really getting the sense that the government itself not only is investigating these claims, but is confirming for the public that they believe there are UAPs, otherwise known as UFOs. And so one of the things that you saw in this tranche of documents that came out this week was memos that the federal investigative officials composed, in which they talked about sightings that they saw themselves of these of orbs and other mysterious aircraft flying throughout the sky. And they ruled out it was things like drones or hot air balloons.
UFOs in mountains. I need to look into that. If y'all know why UFOs like mountains, let me know. Because they're always around mountains. They're always around mountains. And this news clip came out a couple hours ago. But yeah, the government confirming this shit.
For the first time, we're really getting the sense that the federal government believes itself that there are UAPs out there.
The federal government. The federal government. What more do you need, guys? Well, I know the government ain't been trustworthy, or in a sense, as such of in some shits. But for the most part, they tell truth for the most part. In this, come on, guys, come on, man. What more do you need? What more do you need? Do you need the alien to come to your door with Uber Eats? Like, come on, gang, come on, man.
But there's no conclusion from the government about aliens.
That's denial. And see, she's talking like like she's talking like a person in denial. There's no conclusion. He just said everything, but that's right here. These people you can't get to right here, man. These are just all these questions and stuff versus people like, bro. Don't debate if you're not ready to accept. Just accept it later, gang. Pray for you through the cosmos, but don't debate me. I'm not here to try to convince you because we ain't in no time for no convincing. Ain't no time for either accept it now, you accept it later. Accept it now so you'll be prepared later. Let's keep it P. Preparation prevents poor performance. What she just said is not P at all. So it's just like, this they'll accept later. For the ones who else that do accept, man, welcome, homies. Welcome. It is what it is. Hey, can't do shit about it.
Correct.
Correct. That's one of the things that I saw reading between the lines of these memos, which is that the government doesn't say anywhere we believe there are aliens. They say we
Now you backtracking. Now you backtracking because you want to goddamn do some goddamn. You see, y'all must be fucking or some shit. Cause nah, I've been. Y'all be fucking. You had me, bro. Nah. You confirmed it. You just confirmed it. Goddamn. Government fucking federal government. You gotta say ain't no conclusion. So now a conclusion is a confirmation. Now you just said they just confirmed, but since all the pretty Alexis Goldberg said, well, they say conclusion. Well, that's right, conclusion. She ain't gonna let you hit, bro. She ain't gonna let you hit, bro. Stick to what you said. Stand on that shit, bro. Stand on
believe
it.
there are UAPs, but they don't use the word aliens at any point. And what they also don't do is they don't indicate anywhere in these documents that they believe these UAPs amount to any kind of national security threat to the U.S. homeland.
Now that's information because first of all, they already said aliens are not the ones that are surrounding us. For the most part, the races that they do have are not on that bullshit. They just trying to see if we on that bullshit. We are our own worst enemies. We, me, you, him. Press to your side are your own worst enemies. You are willing to goddamn hurt the next person versus the alien coming down here trying to hurt you. Idiot. What's going on?
Well, let's stay on that topic. I'm going to show you a video here that you're seeing. Well, there's a mix of citizen videos and also some artistic visualizations based on firsthand descriptions made by special agents. That's an example of a video you're seeing now. This one is actually from October 2023. It's a sighting made near a sensitive national security site in the western United States. And I'm also going to pull up a diagram here that we found in those files of sightings over a period of a couple days in the same region. Alex, I'll bring you back here. My question.
Orbs launching orbs. Agent reports observing multiple instances of an orange mother orb launching smaller red. Whoa, boy! You telling me this ain't conclusion? All right, guys, look at all this confirmation. This is confirmation, not conclusion. Remember, we're living in idiocracy. If you've never seen the movie Idiocracy, go watch it because we're living in it right now. So these are all government confirmation, but they're not government conclusion, according to the Goldberg lady. And oh boy, I ain't gonna say oh boy because he really said he was really standing on what he's standing, but misconclusion lady. That kind of ticked me off. But yeah, orbs launching orbs. Agents reported observing multiple instances of an orange mother orb launching smaller red orbs. Hmm. This is confirmation. Not conclusion, guys. Remember that. Incident 2, fiery orb. Agents reported observing a large fiery orb projecting against a ridgeline at a approximate distance of 1,000 yards. Distance of 1,000 yards. I feel like there should be a contraction word, or maybe there shouldn't be. I don't have the best grammar, shoot. But yeah, this is confirmation, not conclusion. Incident 3, dark kite. Agents reported observing a thin or dark kite shaped object featuring one red light and one white light at a close estimate range. These are all confirmations from the federal government, but they're not conclusion, so we don't know. I know how that sounds. It's crazy, but that's what they're telling
To you
us.
is there a concern about a series of sightings over a government facility?
Yeah, and it's something I've pressed people in the administration on. And at no point, and I said, are you guys concerned about this? And at no point would they say they're concerned. And they also don't say they're concerned in these documents, which I found curious, given that, as you said, this is something that happened over what they describe as a sensitive government facility.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but let me know in the comments. But this is a question, but a thought. Aren't most nuke sites, nuke equipment and everything located on government facilities? Didn't we go over a couple streams ago that to contact aliens or I'm gonna stop saying aliens. Let's say extraterrestrial beings. Didn't we say? Didn't we go over a few videos where they all concluded saying to if you want alien visitors sooner, if you want extraterrestrial visitors sooner than they encounter, start the nukes. Ain't that didn't I say last time? If we keep trying to play with nukes and stuff, them UFOs coming out of nowhere. And have we kind of been on the bullshit lately? I'm not trying to go political or nothing. This ain't that channel right here. This straight cosmos and video games. But at night, with the alien hour. But just keep it open minded. Haven't we been going through some political bullshit these last few years? That's kind of been like, button pressing to the point it's like we're this close to bullshit. Maybe that's why Steven Spielberg dropped this movie at the right time. Maybe even though the UFO video clip they just showed was from 2023, it's still in the time span. And you gotta remember that that was classified in 2023. They just declassified those files. I think a couple hours ago, because he said it's new in a sense we never seen it. Ah, yeah, you know. Let me know in the comments. Let me know.
As I mentioned before, there's also several videos private citizens have captured on their iPhones. Take a look here. This is an example of one. You could see that white orb floating, and
Ah,
another one, a red orb. Alex, does the Department of Defense say anything about authenticating these citizen videos? How can the public even trust that these are real?
that's a good question. Because remember what I tell you, with all this AI stuff going on now, or as people like to say, AI slop. I don't really think AI slop. I used to make AI videos using Sora, but I always let people know that was AI. I labeled my video AI. See, what messed up was people wasn't being sincere and authentic. They wasn't making AI videos and labeling AI. Then next thing you know, it came oversaturated. Then it's just like, it's over with. Then I stopped making AI videos really like that because I was using the Sora app, and the Sora app stopped like 2 months ago. And I was like, "Yup, that's it." Because it was that app, you get to make like 30 Sora video clips a day for free. Any other AI video making site, you have to pay for like credits and everything. Sora was like top notch. Everybody was going crazy on that shit. It was fun. It was a moment. You know, you have fun, you go on, move on to the next one. Your success is on the other side of your comfort zone, so you can never be comfortable where you at currently. I mean, you currently could be comfortable, but don't be permanently comfortable in that position. You get what I'm saying? Okay, but that's a good question though, because how are we gonna believe it with all this AI stuff going on? This is the best time to drop shit like this right now. Yeah, release all the files. Release it. They ain't gonna believe this shit. Release that shit. Release it. Who gives a fuck?
They say that they have vetted these citizens very carefully, and they found them to be, quote, and this is a direct quote, very credible. They also
Mm.
say that in some instances they went out and staked out these areas for themselves and saw the same thing. And what they say is in a lot of instances, they saw instances of red or yellow like orbs, which you just showed, and that they would then sort of detach and fly apart and then reattach. That's something that they said that they saw a lot.
That's okay. Hey man, remember this is confirmation, but it's not conclusion. This is Pentagon releases third batch of UFO files came out today, 6/14/2020.